Never thought the day would come when I'd be talking about my spit on this channel, and yet here we are. Now don't get too excited, I'm just talking about DNA tests today. Yeah, so I signed up for this thing back 3-4 months ago called Genes for Good. It's like this research project that the University of Michigan is doing. So they're basically testing a whole bunch of people just to test what genes match up with what diseases, conditions, etc, etc. So I'm spitting for science, essentially. But the cool thing about this test is that they're gonna tell me where my genes came from. Now, yes or no, you might think, you don't look like the philanthropic type. You'd be right. I'm not doing this purely for the love of science, but rather to satiate my own greedy curiosity. Because hey, you know, I'm just as confused as you guys are about where this came from. I look in the mirror, I know it's confusing, like what is my ethnicity? I don't know. But this will be fun, you know, because I think it'll give me a better grip on what my background actually is, which, yeah, I think that's like a huge part of your identity. I've been thinking though, I feel like this test is way more interesting for American citizens than for most other people around the globe. You need to be in a melting pot society for this to be any fun, otherwise the genetic tests come back and you're just like, congratulations, I'm from the country I'm from. So I am so pumped to see what kind of a mutt I am. But it's interesting, so if you guys know genetic testing, it's not like it tells you exactly what proportion of you comes from where, right? It's more like how much genetic material from your past made it into your DNA. So to actually have a more accurate picture of what you are, you kind of need your family. And this is where I hit the lottery because wow, do I have a family of curious cats. But actually not just that, I have a family of bargain hunters. And so my mom found a great deal on Ancestry.com, you know, 46 chromosomes for the cost of 23. So she snatched that up for her and my dad, and in 8 to 12 weeks, I will know where their DNA comes from. Turns out the apple doesn't fall far from what is gonna be a completed family tree. How many more phrases can I stick in here? I hope we're as American as apple pie, because America is the apple of my eye. Still gotta get my grandma to take the test, yeah, because we need a nice granny apple in the mix. Anyway, how do you like them apples? Oh, that would have been a great place to end it, but I actually realized I didn't even show you guys what the kit looks like. This is it. That's what I'm about to be spitting into. Lucky it. So I think you're actually not allowed to eat anything 30 minutes before, then you have to like spit into something and sterilize it, or maybe reverse order. I'm gonna have to find a special time to do this because I am constantly eating. Just the story of my life. But I wanna find out more about the story of the lives before my life, so we're gonna do this right. Anyway, I have one question for you guys before I go. Basically, I wanna do a Q&A in, you know, the next couple days. So if you guys have any cues for me, leave them in the comments down below. I got your A's. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but probably tomorrow.